Hey guys, really quickly, this video wasn't meant to come out for a couple of weeks, but in light of the news we received a couple of days ago about Ozzy Osbourne's passing, I thought it was definitely the right time to put this one out there, and as a sign of respect and admiration for the legend that was Ozzy Osbourne. Over the last couple of months, I've definitely been learning a lot more about his impact on music and just his character. And I just wanted to say, shout out to the legend that was Ozzy Osbourne. Shout out to his family, going through what they're going through right now. But just incredible, an incredible musician who had so much love for music and his fans, and just putting on a good show. So rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Shout out to the legend, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was so much fun to dive into Master of Reality, and I can't wait to continue diving into more of Sabbath's work, but also some of Ozzy's. Awesome. Enjoy the video, guys.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Caveman Jack back for another album reaction / review, and we are back live from the studio. Yo. A little bit ago, we checked out our first Black Sabbath record, Paranoid, which was such a fun ride and such a good dive into this band, this legendary metal band that helped pioneer so many sounds within that genre. We also saw recently we had the Back to Beginning concert kind of tribute day that paid homage to both Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. A really great day to be a part of, obviously here in Australia, not over there in Birmingham, but it was so much fun to witness. I got to see some of these bands that I've checked out on the channel perform. So like Tool, I also got to see elements of Metallica live, really awesome. And then I got to see some of the tracks that I'd heard on Paranoid sung by the original Black Sabbath. A very emotional day for a lot. As someone who understands the weight of Ozzy's influence to an extent, but not fully, I was still able to appreciate how emotional of a day it was and how much of a celebration it was. I was saying to someone close to me that it's so incredible when people get their flowers while they're still here. I think it's so important. It doesn't have to be these artists or celebrities. It can also be people in your life that are really important to you and have had quite an influence. It's so important to tell them that and just showcase just how important they are to you and give them their flowers while they're still here, while we have the opportunity. But very, very excited to dive into my next Black Sabbath record, Master of Reality, the follow up to Paranoid. 34 minutes, a pretty tight runtime. Really interested to see where the next steps are for this band. Really enjoyed a lot of the elements of Paranoid. You got your classic like War Pigs, which sounds like what I expected Black Sabbath. And then you're going into something like Black Planet Caravan, which I was like, what the heck? So I loved how we got a bit of diversity and it really threw me. It really wasn't what I was expecting. So let's get into it. This is Master of Reality. So random. Bass guitar. Really enjoyed the element of the bass in Paranoid, so the beginning. really good here. Really up the intensity, setting the tone. Oh. It's like parts like this where you can really hear that, like how Metallica was influenced. You know, just really just that punchiness of the guitar. Punchy intro track to Master of Reality, similar to War Pigs. It just really sets the tone very quickly, like, hey, we are on a Black Sabbath record. The bass guitar, once again, just had a lot of weight, and I've really noticed that on Paranoid, but I'm already noticing it here very quickly on Master of Reality. And the drums as well. Is when we kind of went into that heavier element of the song and it shifted slightly towards the last third of the track, you could hear the drums increase their intensity and set the tone, set the pace. A good intro track. Let's keep it going. Oof. Oh, I like that. Yeah, this is the kind of shit that I really like when a band can really just, it can move and you really don't know where to next.
Have you ever thought about your soul? Can it be saved? Or perhaps you think that when you are dead, you just stay in your grave.
I like how the tempo is changing a lot in this song. It's really seamless.
When you think about death, do you lose your breath or do you keep your cool? Would you like to see the Pope on the end of a rope? Do you think he's a fool? Well, I see the truth, yes, I see the light, and I've changed my ways. And I'll be prepared when you're lonely and scared at the end of our days. Could it be you're afraid of what your friends might say? Then you believe in God above. They should realize before they criticize that God is the only way to love.
Very seamless, man. I love that transition.
I think it is true, it was people like you that crucified Christ. I think it is sad the opinion you had was the only one voiced. Will you be so sure when your day is this that you don't believe? You had the chance but you turned it down, now you can't retrieve.
Oh man, I love this bit. It's a lot. It's a lighter section before we go back into the heavier section. Really feel good. Tough, really tough, really tough. Again with the synth in the outro. Beautiful, beautiful. Kind of talking about some elements I didn't think I would hear on a Black Sabbath record. Talking about, like turning to religion and maybe it's too late. I guess the darker element of the song is it's too late for them to turn to religion. Like it's kind of that hand of doom element where it's like, it's too late. It's too late. You've missed the boat. But kind of like questioning why you would jeer so much at the idea of religion and turning to God. Throughout the track, it was just kind of saying like, like why were you so critical of that? A genuine message, or was it kind of like a tongue-in-cheek message? I'm not sure. But those are the kind of elements on a first listen from a messaging point of view. I loved how it would transition from the heavier section to like the lighter section really seamlessly. Once again, that bass guitar super solid. And something you got to notice about Ozzy's voice is the more I listen to it, the more distinct it will be. It'll start creating an iconic feeling to it, and I'll really be able to distinguish that's Ozzy. You know what I'm saying? So early parts of Master Reality, I'm starting to get that and formulate this sound that Ozzy has in his tone, his delivery. Yeah, really fun. Next track is called Embryo. It goes for like 26 seconds or something. So we're just going to flow from Embryo into Children of the Grave. Like this bit here is very like Metallica-esque. Nice little kind of bridge to go into the next track. It's dark, man. It's dark. You can hear it just those toms in the background kind of building. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. I like that, man.
Revolution in their eyes, the children start to march against the world in which they have to live. That's in their hearts. They gotta be pushed around and told just what
I'll get the lyrics up for this one.
don't like the world until they want it. Love comes flowing through, yeah. Can they win the fight for peace, or will they disappear? Yeah.
Love how they're like it's a kind of range of the drums to feel like it's like, we're just kind of playing over a series of like that like organ-esque sound in the back. I can't put my finger on what it actually sounds like, but that's cool. Very sinister. I love how on these albums from the 70s, you can really hear all the instrumentation. You hear it in its fullness, its rawness. It's just really cool. Very different to nowadays.
If you want a better place to live in, spread the word today. Show the world that love is still alive. You must be brave. For you children of today are children of the grave.
Powerful message here. Powerful message. Good. That's eerie as. That's eerie, hey. That's eerie as. I like how it's like, you can hear that kind of whisper across both ears. It's like you start hearing it here, and you hear it on the other side. Like a little echo. Children of the Grave was a powerful message to the next generation. Show love, show care, be the best of the world, be the best you can to help create a brighter future. It could potentially be talking about conflict, could be talking about different elements, racism, homophobia, all these different elements, and just saying be a better generation, be the future. Otherwise, you will be children of the grave. You will be the next generation, but you will succumb to, well, death if nothing changes. So a very powerful plea and cry to the next generation to not be children of the grave. I liked the element instrumentation on that track, how it moved. The percussive nature was really cool as well. How it just fit in the pocket and it just kept fitting in really nicely. The way he would like fit in those riffs, those drum riffs, just really effective. Guitars were great. The guitar solos towards the back end of the song was good. I just liked at the end where it got a bit eerie, and then you could just hear the children of the grave like across both ears, and the way it kind of carried or echoed was really effective. All right, let's keep it going. This next track, Orchid, is quite a short track, 1 minute 30, as opposed to some of these longer tracks on the album. So, okay, bit of an acoustic feel. Such a far cry from what we just heard. Ooh, this is nice, man. This is nice. Yeah, this is really nice. A bit like Embryo in the way it just kind of bridges some songs. I like that kind of really low droning synth. And this is what I like as well with Black Sabbath, I've noticed very quickly, is their ability to diversify their sounds and just keep you on your toes. Both these records so far have done that for me. combination, yeah. As we kind of go through this record and we're kind of getting different themes, one of the key ones seems to be, I guess, the idea that we are the masters of reality. We are not the ones who control our own world. And I feel like potentially that's some of the, the title master of reality. It's kind of like the question, well, who is the master of your reality? It's almost like, you're selling yourself into greed, into evil, rather than into love, and that's that kind of like that, who's your master of reality? Is it love or is it evil? Bass guitar again, man. It's just doing its thing, right? It's just doing its thing. That's so cool. So cool, man. So random. But I love it. I love it. It's so random.
Sunshine is far away, clouds linger on.
Is this Ozzy as well?
Everything I possess, now they are gone. They are gone. Oh, where can I go to and what can I do?
That's nice, man. That's nice.
Can't please me, only thoughts are of
It's like a Black Sabbath ballad right now. It's like that flute, man.
you went away.
Did I think I was going to hear a flute on a Black Sabbath record? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's moody, man. That's so moody. I'll rate it. I'll rate it.
Guess I will go home, sit down and moan. Crying and thinking is all that I do. Memories I have remind me of you, of you, of
Beautiful track. You guys know I'm a sucker for ballads. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that one, but very, very welcomed. Loved the effect on Ozzy's voice. Just to kind of, I think it's Ozzy, just to give that kind of, that depth to that track. The instrumentation, very minimalistic, but really effective too. Like even that kind of, it's like a tambourine-esque sounding thing. The flute too, just phenomenal. And just a very somber ballad, that longing for someone. He's messed it up. He just has to sit and think and cry about what could have been. Last track on the album, Into the Void. It's been a really great ride. Yeah, I was expecting a kind of shift back into this heavier stuff for this last song. Guitar has so much voice here. It just really kind of grunges to it. Like, feel it. that kind of like that back and forth. See that bass guitar has its own voice as well.
Rocket engine burning fuel so fast, up into the night sky they blast. Through the universe the engine whine, holding to the end of man and time. Rocket engine burning fuel so fast, up into the black sky so vast. Burning metal through the atmosphere, Earth remains in worry, hate and fear.
Okay.
Freedom fighters sent out to the sun. Escape from brainwash, mind and pollution. Leave the earth to all its sin and hate. Find another world where freedom waits.
Yeah, really good. Really good little bridge, almost like its own little song. Yeah, bass guitar, man. It's doing its thing right now. Really the backbone of this song right now, just keeping that tempo.
Past the stars in fields of ancient void, through the shields of darkness where they find love upon the land, a world unknown, where the sons of freedom make their home.
That's so good. There's an hi-hat here. That's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough. Damn. Into the Void almost felt like a culmination of, I guess, society accepting that Earth is no longer a place of love and it is rather a place of evil and darkness. So this person is escaping, he's traveling space and time, and he finally at the end finds a planet that celebrates love, that endorses love and is full of freedom, freedom of speech, freedom of being who you want to be. And he's escaped the evils of Earth. So that kind of element of master reality as well, an added theme that's revealed itself is, you know, almost like this acceptance that Earth is no longer a place of love. Instead, it's a place of greed and evil. Yeah, very prominent themes throughout. A lot of self reflection and kind of, dang, look at what we've become. Mixed with some very heavy guitars, some awesome drum and percussive elements, and yeah, Ozzie's distinct voice. I really enjoyed Master of Reality. It felt like a really good follow up to Paranoid. It was interesting. Paranoid had a lot of different elements. I think where Master of Reality felt a little bit more consistent in its tone, in its theme as well. Really enjoyed the way that the band was able to create such diverse paths to go down as we listened to that record. It was 34 minutes, but I felt like we got a huge breadth of experiences. Going back and having a look through, I really enjoyed Alter Forever. Children of the Grave was a really great track. And then going into Orchid, Orchid was a beautiful instrumental. Then Lord of This World and Solitude probably being my favorite. As a sucker for ballads, Solitude was always going to get me as soon as I heard that really somber, melancholic feeling to that track. It was just like, okay, I'm locked in here. But a great album. I'm super excited to keep this Black Sabbath journey going. Feels like a really special time to be appreciating their work as we should appreciate the work of legendary artists and bands. And that's what I'm trying to dive into. Thank you guys for checking out this reaction. I have listened to Paranoid, so I'll link that at the end of the video if you're interested. I've also listened to a couple of the Led Zeppelin records for the first time on the channel as well. So if you guys enjoy and want to see more, hit the subscribe button, join the community. That was Massive Reality by the legendary Black Sabbath. My name is Caveman Jack. Take care, everybody, and I will see y'all in the next video. Cheers.
Away.